This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, Dubois County now has one new COVID-19 related death and 17 additional cases. Jasper Mayor Dean Vonderheit stresses how important it is to wear a face mask. And Dubois County Sheriff's Office is asking for help in locating two people with outstanding warrants. And Powell looks to the weekend with weather. And Kurt Guxell sits in with a look at sports. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. The Dubois County Health Department is reporting one new COVID-19 related death and 17 additional cases today. This brings the county's total to 486 positive cases and 10 deaths. Out of those 486 positive cases, 290 have recovered. This means that they are out of isolation and are reported as feeling well. And as always, remember to practice social distancing, wear a cloth face covering whenever out in public, and wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Now, Hoosiers will be required to mask up starting Monday, July 27th. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb announced a statewide mask mandate on Wednesday afternoon. A mask or other face covering can be factory made, hand sewn, or improvised from household items like a scarf or bandana or t-shirt. The mouth and nose must be covered. This mandate requires face coverings for anyone 8 years old or older in the following places: public indoor spaces and commercial entities, while using public transportation or other vehicles such as taxis or rideshare, outdoor public spaces when public distancing cannot be maintained. Face coverings will also be required in schools for third grade and above, staff, faculty, volunteers, and anyone else in the schools. Masks are also required for co-curricular and extracurricular activities, with exceptions for strenuous physical activity. Exceptions to this mandate will be for medical purposes, disabilities, exercising, and when eating and drinking. Not following this mandate could be considered a Class B misdemeanor. Local governments may impose more restrictive guidelines. Jasper Mayor Dean Vonderheit is stressing how important it is to wear a face covering ahead of Governor Holcomb's mask mandate taking effect. Last night at the Jasper City Council meeting, Vonderheit spoke at length about how Dubois County is a virus hotspot in Indiana and has since garnered state and national attention. Dubois County has recently become the #1 county in the state of Indiana with the most COVID-19 cases per capita. Vonderheit says this is not something to be proud of. Vonderheit broke down cases by age group to show how each demographic is being affected, highlighting ages 20 to 49.
That's where the highest percentage of positive tests take place. However, it doesn't mean that they are the group that's going to be impacted when it comes to deaths. Usually they're healthier and can get through this, many of them without any symptoms. That's what's scary, because they don't see it as a risk, but they don't realize they could be carrying this virus to others that are susceptible.
Vonderheit says that there are states asking people that have traveled to Indiana to isolate for 2 weeks after they return.
That's not statistics we want. That is not the kind of thing that's going to help our industries, our tourism, our economy rebound. We've really got to get in front of it, and that's why I'm supporting the governor's move, and I think it's time we do this. But specifically in Dubois County, we have to take that personal responsibility to protect others. Even though I might not feel sick, or I might feel like I've got sinuses because of the pollen and the allergies of this year, you can't take a chance. You can't take a chance of being an asymptomatic carrier of the virus to someone that is susceptible. And that's what this virus does.
Again, Indiana will implement a mask mandate throughout the state on Monday, July 27th. Indiana's COVID-19 numbers have been updated. As of Wednesday afternoon, the Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 2,666 deaths, 5,673 positive cases, and 654,413 individuals have been tested for the virus. Here's the numbers for our viewing area. Dubois County, 486 cases, 10 deaths. Pike County, 21 cases. Spencer, 95 cases, 1 death. Perry, 164 cases, 12 deaths. Martin County, 36 cases. Davies County, 178 cases, 17 deaths. Orange County, 150 cases, 24 deaths. Knox County, 93 cases. Crawford, 37 cases. Posey, 128 cases. Lawrence, 283 cases, 26 deaths. Gibson, 170 cases, 2 deaths. Warwick County, 381 cases, 29 deaths. Vanderburgh, 1,236 cases, 6 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, head to Indiana, or that is in.gov/ISDH. The Dubois County Sheriff's Office is asking for help in locating 2 people with outstanding warrants. 53-year-old Carl F. Young is wanted for felony counts of failing to return to lawful detention, possession of a syringe, obstruction of justice, and operating while intoxicated. His last known address is in Huntingburg. He was on work release in Dubois County and was let out on Thursday, July 2nd, but did not return. 44-year-old Daniel L. Moore is wanted for felony counts of domestic battery of a pregnant woman and strangulation of a pregnant woman. These cases have been filed along with the notice to seek habitual offender status. He has been wanted since Friday, June 19th. His last known address was in Holland. Anyone with information about their whereabouts is asked to call the Dubois County Sheriff's Office at 812-482-3522, 482-3522, or your local police agency. All callers will remain anonymous. All parties are innocent until proven guilty. A search for 2 Indianapolis residents has ended after their bodies were found swept away in Lawrence County. The bodies of 38-year-old Kung Hu and 42-year-old Harang Mang were found near the Williams Dam in Williams. The search for the 2 men began on Tuesday after witnesses saw Hu and Mang attempt to wade across the main river channel before being swept away by the current. Hu was found Wednesday afternoon just before 12:15 p.m. Mang was found later that night around 6:45 p.m. The incident is still under investigation. A local pool is closing for the season due to COVID-19 concerns. The Huntingburg Municipal Swimming Pool announced that they are closed for the 2020 season, effective immediately. The pool closed earlier this month after an employee tested positive for COVID-19. Now, the splash park will remain open daily from 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. and will close for the season on Friday, September 11th. Admission is free. For questions on or more information, contact Huntingburg Parks and Recreation Department Director Larry Allstott at 812-683-3622, 683-3622. St. Benedict Brew Works is filing an application for a liquor license for a new brew and tap room located in the Jasper River Center, making it the first business to do so. Jasper City Council voted to give a favorable recommendation for the application process, which is required by the state. The application will be for a 3-way license, but St. Benedict Brew Works only plans to sell beer and wine at the moment. Similar to their Ferdinand location, St. Benedict Brew Works will seat 45 to 50 people, offering pizza, German sandwiches, and appetizers, in addition to craft beer and wine. St. Benedict Brew Works hopes to have the license approved by September. A local monastery has earned a new award. The St. Meinrad Arch Abbey recently earned the 4-star Achieve Well designation through the Wellness Council of Indiana. Achieve Well is the Wellness Council of Indiana's workplace wellness assessment, evaluation, and recognition program. It meets organizations where they are and guides them to the next level of well-being by using tools, templates, and personal coaching to help deliver comprehensive and consistent workplace well-being efforts. Achieve Well is divided into 3 levels: 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. Each level requires a set of standards to be achieved before an organization can qualify. The St. Meinrad Arch Abbey will be recognized during the 2020 Indiana Wellness Summit in Indianapolis that goes on September 10th through the 11th. A local golf course has been recognized on a state level. Sultans Run Golf Club was recently named to Visit Indiana Golf Guide's signature 18 golf holes. The list includes 18 signature holes from courses across the state, including the 18th hole at Sultans Run. The list says it is a classic finishing hole and possibly the most dramatic signature hole in the state of Indiana. To view the entire list, head to visitindiana.com. Now please stay tuned. Weather and sports still to come on 18 WJTS News.